19, whoo, 20, wow. Man, lactic acid burning with these high reps. Hey guys, Mark McKillier with Live Anabolic, and I have a full body workout for you guys today. All you need are dumbbells, nothing else. All right, now, in addition to being a full body workout, I've designed it to be super fast. So this is just gonna take 15 minutes, and we're gonna do it circuit style, and I'm only gonna ask you guys to do 2 circuits. Now, doing this workout, even if you do it consistently, is not gonna get you ripped, but it will hit basically every single muscle group in your body. And in a pinch, when you're low on time, this is a great way to cram in a real quick workout, make you feel a little better, all right, physically, and then make you feel better, mentally too, because it gives you a boost, all right? So you're happy that you accomplished something, and the workout itself will get the endorphins going. So 15 minutes, super efficient. This is not, all right, gonna make you, lose 50 pounds of fat and build a bunch of muscle, but it really is a great way to get the blood flowing and to get something accomplished on those particular days where you're just slammed and you don't have time for your normal regular workout that might take, say, 45 minutes or an hour. All right, but before I get into the workout, I want to remind you guys we got a fantastic free Facebook group. So even if you don't like Facebook, you need to join, because everybody in there is our age. And on top of that, it's guys all over the world, and we're talking about not just workouts, we're talking about nutrition, we're talking about injuries and rehab. There's some great inspirational stories in there where guys take pictures of themselves before and after. You don't need to do that, all right? So if you're one of those kind of anti-social media guys, and I totally get it. Most of us guys, our age don't like getting on social media. It doesn't matter. Don't use your real name. Don't use any pictures of yourself. Just join the group and just absorb all the good vibes. Because I promise, guys, it is the best group on all of Facebook, and it's totally free. And there's really a lot of great information going on in that group. All right, so remember, guys, I'm going to do this workout circuit style, which means I'm going to go from one exercise to the next, all right? I'm not gonna do 3 sets of one exercise and then move on and do 3 sets of the next exercise, all right? So we're gonna hit kind of every muscle group more or less in our body. We'll stop and rest, all right? Give ourselves a little time to breathe, catch our breath, all right? Get rid of some of that lactic acid that's building up in our muscles, and then we'll do the circuit again. So each circuit should only take you about 7 to 7.5 minutes, all right? It's not very long. And when I say 7 to 7.5 minutes, that includes the rest that we're going to be doing in between each exercise. So this is not really a HIIT style workout where I want you to go one after the other, with no rest in between. So we're going to do an exercise, and you'll watch it, you can follow along, and we're going to take a little breather before we do the next exercise. So just because we're doing it circuit style doesn't make it a high intensity interval training workout. It doesn't make it HIIT. All right, this particular workout, you're going to take a breather in between every single set on every single exercise, all right? So the very first exercise are going to be step ups, all right? Use some dumbbells. I want you guys to pick a weight that's going to make it fairly difficult to do, because we're going to do 15 reps on each leg, all right? Now, guys, I like doing one leg at a time as opposed to doing them alternating. You can, kind of play around and experiment and see which way you like doing it better. But I think you get a better pump when you just do 15 reps on one leg and then switch over and do another 15 on the other leg. So let's start off with our right leg. This is how I'm going to do it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. 14, 15. Whew. All right. So I'm gonna talk real quick, rest a little bit before I do the left leg. And guys, I'm doing this on a bench. If you don't have a bench, that's fine. You can step up on your couch, your chair, your coffee table. The problem is when you're stepping on something like a cushion, all right, it's you know, kind of squishy and it's not real stable, all right? So I prefer something stable. And if you don't have a bench, guys, get on Amazon, all right? These things start at around $79. I don't recommend you get the cheapest one, but this is a pretty good bench, and it has an adjustable back, and it's about 110, 120 bucks. It'll last you for the rest of your life, all right? Now, guys, every exercise except legs is going to be 20 reps. Legs, only 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew. All right. Exercise 1 down. Catch your breath. Because exercise number 2, we're going to be focusing on our shoulders. All right, so the second exercise is going to be standing shoulder presses. Now, because we're doing 20 reps, guys, you're not going to be able to do a lot of weight. So normally I would have you guys kind of shoot for around 10 reps. But I wanted, because we're only doing 2 circuits and it's only 15 minutes long, I intentionally made each set with a higher rep count than I normally would. So legs were only 15 each side because when you add it together, that's really still 30 reps for your legs. I didn't want to do 20 on each side and make you guys do a 40 total. All right, so can't do much weight. And for you guys, all right, because we're going to be doing overhead shoulder presses. Some of you guys have got bad shoulders and can't do this. So I want you guys instead to do lateral dumbbell raises, all right? And you're really not going to be able to do much weight when you're doing these, all right? So experiment if you have bad shoulders. Pick hopefully a shoulder exercise that you can do that doesn't bother your shoulders, and usually lateral raises are good for most guys. So here we go. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 9. Woo! Burning lactic acid. Now let me talk to you real quick. I hope you noticed while I was doing this, I picked a point up on the ceiling slightly in front of me, and I was staring. I wasn't staring straight ahead, because staring straight ahead is kind of hard to do. All right, experiment, and it may be slightly different for all of you guys, but I find it easier to look up and slightly forward when I'm doing these. And if it's putting any kind of stress on your lower back, if it's bothering you, all I want you to do is just barely bend your knees and do it with slightly bent knees, all right? So the form is the same, but anytime you bend your knees, you take a lot of stress off your lower back. All right, exercise number 3 is 2-arm curls. Now, a lot of times I like doing alternating curls, all right? But if we did alternating and then we did 20, that would take forever, all right? So we're trying to get this done quick and efficient. So here we go, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Wow. Man, lactic acid burning with these high reps. So guys, doing high rep counts is way harder than doing 8 to 12 reps. Because each set takes longer, it really gives your muscles a lot of time to build up a lot of lactic acid. And of course, that's that burn. That's what really starts hurting. And eventually you just have to stop. So you're gonna have to pick a lightweight, guys. So on your first circuit, if you only got to 12 or 15 reps, that's okay. Just remember the next time, the next circuit, all right, really drop the weight down. Use less weight, because I really want you guys to pick a weight that you can do for 20 reps. All right, so exercise number 4, we're gonna do some abs, and I'm gonna do my favorite ab exercise, especially in a pinch when we don't have time to do lots of different ab exercises, and that is a bicycle cross crunch. And I'm gonna do them on the bench, guys, just because I'm gonna give you an idea. When I'm at the gym, instead of getting down on the floor, on the dirty floor, and doing, crunches, or bicycle cross crunches at the gym, I always do them on a bench, all right? So if you have a bench at home, you can do the same thing, or you can get down on the carpet. It's no big deal. All right, but this is it. It's real straightforward, guys. And we're gonna do 20 total, so that's just 10 per side. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, of the 5 different exercises today, that's by far and away the easiest. So relative to the other ones, those cross crunches doing 20 total was much easier. So if you feel like it's too easy, all right, knock out another 20. Rest 20, 30 seconds, and then do another 20 before moving on to the 5th and final exercise. All right, so remember, we're trying to hit every muscle group. Well, almost every muscle group in our body today. All right, so the very last one is a chest press. We're gonna be focusing on our chest. Once again, guys, if you don't have a bench, that's fine. Just get out on the floor and do it. And if you're on the floor, I recommend you grab a cushion off your couch or chair and put it behind your back, because that'll elevate your back and it'll give you a bigger range of motion when you're bringing the dumbbells down, at the bottom. You'll be able to get a better stretch. All right, so that's what it's about. But guys, these benches are pretty inexpensive. And if you're gonna be working out at home for the rest of your life, suck it up and just buy one. They last forever. All right, now on to the chest press with dumbbells. We're gonna do 20 reps. So remember, guys, you can't get that normal weight that you would use when you're doing Fit After 50 for only, 10 to 12 reps. It's gonna have to be a lot lighter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. This is how I put them down. I'll push up. Helps me sit up, and then put them down on the ground. All right, so guys, that's one circuit. And if you've been timing yourself and you're not talking in between every set like I've been doing, you should be at roughly 7 to 7.5 minutes into your workout. All right, maybe even a little less than that, depending on how fast you're doing them. All right, so one circuit down. Give yourself a little rest. Catch your breath, take a minute, maybe even 2 minutes, all right, just kind of depending on your conditioning, and then do it all over again. All right, so you only need to do 2 circuits of that, and you'll feel the pump. All right, now once again, this is not a big bodybuilding workout that I designed for you. This is not something I would have you do in my workout program on a weekly basis. But when you don't have any time, but you still would feel guilty if you just totally missed working out for the day, this is a great way to get in a quick, healthy workout, make you feel better physically and mentally. And remember, guys, you got to stick with it and never give up on yourself.